All right, let's begin, yeah? For chapter 1 of Form 3, stimuli and response. Have you ever heard of the word stimuli before? What is a stimuli? Or another word, stimulus. Okay, stimuli is plural, stimulus is singular. Stimulus is any change that happens around us. What are the kinds of changes that happen around us that we are perceptive towards? What can we perceive around us? Things like sound, things like light, things like touch. If somebody touches you, you can feel it. This is one of the stimulus in our environment. And chemicals. What do they mean by chemicals? They don't mean the mosquito fogging chemicals, okay? They mean things like flavor. When you eat a flavor, you can taste a flavor. That's a chemical. When someone is wearing a perfume, you can actually smell the perfume. That is a type of chemical as well. Okay. When we receive a stimulus, the organism will respond to the stimulus. The action of the organism towards a stimulus is known as a response. Something changes in our environment and we come up with a response for that. Or we may even choose to not respond, right? So when we talk about stimulus and response, the system that is involved is the nervous system. Why do we call it nervous system? Is it because it's very nervous? It's always waiting for something to happen? Because we trigger the sense. Close, that's close. You are actually triggering the nerves. The key component of nervous system is nerves. That's why it's called nervous system. Okay. So we have in our nervous system, we have a brain, we have a spinal cord, and we have peripheral nerves. All the things that I'm highlighting are keywords which you have to know and you have to write in your exam, right? So when these questions, these keywords come out, it will come out in any one of the sections, section A, B, C, either one, right? So I recommend you highlight it or you underline it. These are words that you need to know, okay? Let's begin with the central nervous system. Central nervous system, also known as CNS. By the word central, what can we know about it? It's kind of like the HQ. Yeah, it's the most important one, right? It is where everything goes, basically. Central nervous system is made up of only two organs, brain and spinal cord. Where's our brain? Everyone knows the brain is up here. Where's the spinal cord? It goes from the back of your neck all the way down, right? Is the spinal cord the same as a spine or a backbone? Is it? It's not. Okay. As I said just now, the nervous system is made out of nerves. The spinal cord is just a bundle of nerves. It's actually protected by your backbone. That's a bone. This is a nerve. Okay, they are different things. And then we also have something known as the peripheral nervous system. Peripheral nervous system basically connects the CNS to the rest of the body, right? Things like cranial nerves, spinal nerves, and ganglia. Okay. Peripheral nervous system, you can think of it as like, okay, CNS is the HQ, PNS is kind of like the branches, right? The small things that are also very important, very involved, but it's not the central part. What are cranial nerves? Cranial nerves are the nerves that are in your face and in your neck. Not your face, actually your head, the whole head, and also your neck. Okay, so neck and above, all of this we call it cranial nerves. We have lots of nerves in here. Things that control our eye movement, things that control whether I can turn my head or not, can I speak or not, can I taste or not. All of this is in the cranial space. Okay. Face, head, neck. Okay. How about spinal nerves? What are spinal nerves? They are the nerves that are connected to the spinal cord. Spinal cord is in the middle. Spinal nerves kind of branch out of it. All right. These little creepy leg-looking things over here, like centipede, right? How about ganglia? What's ganglia? Ganglia is actually a cluster of nerve cells. Okay, so this one is kind of like not, I can say, not so star of the show, but very important as well. They are cells, and as cells in the nervous system, they help to transmit the message. Okay, so we have stimulus, we want to respond, right? It needs to send a message. So the nerve cells do this. Okay,